what does this large alignment will offer to the education delivery? Yes.
All those things are the basic ingredients of any success formula.
Right.
We will continue.
Yes. What will be your message for them, sir?
Wonderful quality education that will produce unlimited number of worthy professionals.
They can have a lot of takeaways from what you have said.
I think the logic is the best player that I have found in Kerala. I am always wondering why so much publicity in Kerala.
Alone, in Kerala alone.
In Kerala alone, it makes no sense to me.
Today we are delighted to announce a milestone that will create a new era in commerce professional training industry. Logic School of Management is an academic association with J.K. Shah classes. J.K. Shah classes, the pioneers of commerce professional training institutes in India. And today we have J.K. Shah sir himself to discuss about this collaboration, who has mentored thousands of students over the past 4 decades. And he will know definitely what this collaboration will help the students in future. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Jivan. Thank you for this opportunity. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
So let's start with a big announcement. So what is the rationale behind this collaboration with Logic School of Management, sir?
So I'll tell you, J.K. Shah classes, we started way back in 1983, right? That's 42 years back.
Yes.
And we are in so many states, offering so many courses at so many places. Kerala is the only state, and that too such a wonderful place,
Yes.
where we were not there.
Correct.
And Logic is a big brand in Kerala, known for quality education, wonderful system and so on. But just as we were everywhere except in Kerala, Logic was nowhere except in Kerala. So it was very interesting that Logic and J.K. Shah classes, it was very natural alliance. We were at a place where they were not there. They are at a place where we were not there. We are truly complementary to each other. The real objective is to provide wonderful quality coaching to the students of Kerala. Also, the philosophy that Logic follows, we want to take that also to rest of India also. So it was like made for each other, so to say. We learned a lot from Logic. Logic has been learning a few things from us also. The whole objective is that the students of Kerala, they deserve nothing except the best. And Logic and J.K. Shah, I am sure, can do wonders by providing quality education at affordable price. But quality education means quality education, which is a whole ecosystem that will lead to the success of the students. So our alliance with Logic was only a natural thing to happen.
Yes.
You know, so it is so natural, and we help each other and we grow.
Yes.
Logic, why Veranda was interested? 20 years old institute,
Yes, sir.
a brand,
Yes.
and it has not been inherited. It's not created by breaking some other institute. It was born.
Yes.
It started with just couple of students, maybe 5 students, 7 students or so, but I've heard it was single digit number.
Yes.
And there it has grown.
Grown.
So it is organic growth.
Yes.
It has grown over a period of time. But to sustain this way for 20 long years is not the miracle created by some marketing.
Correct.
It is miracle created by consistent performance,
Yes.
quality education
Yes.
delivered continuously,
Yes.
and produce the results also.
Correct.
because otherwise students would not patronize
Correct, sir.
an organization for such a long,
Long period.
period. So that is why I say logic and JK Shah classes have so much in common. JKC also was started with 7 students in first batch and has grown organically thereafter. So as I told you, once I repeat, logic and JK Shah classes, they are natural partners, natural allies you can say, on a common platform called
Veranda. So from a student's perspective, I'm asking this question. So from a student's perspective, what advantages and mentoring support they'll be getting with this collaboration with Logic and JK Shah?
So if I talk about Kerala,
Yeah.
We know exactly what the students deserve and what currently they are getting everywhere else.
Yes.
I think the Logic is the best player that I found in Kerala. But since Logic has been confined to Kerala, and we at JKSC have wonderful systems which Logic can incorporate. For example, the study material. We prepare the study material with lot of research. So the students of Logic in Kerala get class material, which is so exhaustive, so comprehensive, that instead of referring this book, that book and 10 other sources, just look at our material, which is sort of a Bible, you can call it, on each subject.
Right.
2, a very wonderful system of coaching, time bound, wonderful faculties. Logic has the team that provides superlative coaching.
Yes.
But wherever Logic needs, JKS will have its team to the extent Logic requires in Kerala. So put together, it would be a terrific mix that the students will get. 3, the test. If students go on studying, but they are not subjected to test,
Yes.
then they never know how much they have studied. They must not directly go to the exam hall and allow themselves to be tested.
Exactly.
Even the finest cricketers also have something like net practice before every match. Then such vital professional exams, it cannot be that the students directly go in the exam hall and take huge risk. We have a wonderful system of test series where we test the knowledge of students chapter wise, then cluster of chapter wise, then the whole subject, then group wise, and then both groups. So we expose the students so much to the exam conditions that 1, they have compulsory study keeping in mind our test. 2, they get feel of what CA exam is all about.
Correct.
3, if they have to make the mistakes, they make mistake here so that Logic will rectify.
Yeah.
If they make mistake there, the professional bodies will rectify.
Correct.
And that will cost them a few months thereafter.
Yes.
And last but not the least, the students' fear factor would be gone. To the students, thanks to social media and what they've heard from the other people who could not pass, there is so much negativity about these exams.
Yes.
They think that if X failed, Y failed, then I will also fail, which is not the case. But largely it is because of fear factor. And I am sure with our test program, that fear factor would be gone. To that extent, that a student who religiously attends all lectures at Logic, sits for all the test of Logic, believe me, Jivan, Once they enter the exam hall, the real exam they will think it is one more test program of logic only.
Great, sir. Great.
So one, we have wonderful material. Two, superlative faculty. Three, very systematic time-bound coaching. And last, supported by wonderful test series. The same papers which all across India, all JKC students get.
Yeah.
The same thing the students of Kerala also will get.
Get it.
That deserve it and they will get it.
Great, sir. Great, sir. Sir, both logic and JK Shah classes are now part of Veranda Learning. So, what does this large alignment will offer to the education delivery? What does this will add up to this?
Yeah, this is wonderful question, Jivan. See, first of all, logic itself is a big leader in its own way. JKS is also a big leader.
Yeah.
But Veranda is our parent company.
Yes.
So under Veranda ecosystem, we both operate.
Correct.
For students of Kerala, this is a big thing. This is, both the companies are having Veranda as backbone. A listed company
Yes.
gives us the platform.
Correct.
Students get that much better security.
Yes.
Listed company has huge accountability.
Correct.
It's not like a few individuals have come together and offering coaching.
Yes.
It's a systematic coaching supervised by listed companies ecosystem. So that's a big thing actually.
Correct.
Also, Veranda has a huge technology advantage. It gives the support to all the Veranda group companies.
Correct.
And Veranda also is specially interested in ensuring that it makes its mark in Kerala.
Great.
It's very vital state for everyone,
Yes.
but for also JK Shah classes and for Veranda. Suresh Kalpati sir, who is our CMD, is very focused on what logic is doing. Even today, why I am here,
Yeah.
only to ensure that JKC and logic both work under this wonderful umbrella.
Yeah.
A listed company support.
Correct.
We are accountable. So the students should have high sense of security in terms of quality education, the promises made being delivered,
Yeah.
timely everything done,
Yes.
and so on.
Correct.
These are rare things. In fact, in this context, I will tell you, Veranda in entire country is the only listed company, which provides this coaching. There is no other listed company. And with listed company comes huge accountability, compliance requirement. So, not just students of Kerala, everyone working at logic also will have that sense of security. So, thanks to this,
Yes.
we are duty bound anyway to ensure that the students get best quality education and it is taken to logical end.
Correct.
So our job will not end just in the classroom.
Yes.
Batch started, batch finished, goodbye.
Yes.
Some parties, this and that. No, we don't believe in that.
Correct.
We, under Veranda system, do hand-holding of students right until the last examination paper. We will have revisions, we will have doubt-solving sessions, we will have 24/7 messaging system with the students. So, students will always feel that yes,
Yes.
these people are with us.
Correct.
It's not just a coaching institute, it's much beyond it. I always say that for students, at home, they have biological parents.
Yes.
And here, under Veranda platform, JKC, and more importantly, logic, would be academic parents.
Correct.
Will take care of their career, will take it to the logical end, right up to the end. And it is not just, for example, CA foundation. So it's not that we say, okay, thank you, once CA foundation is over. CA inter, CA final, and even not just after CA final, even a placement
also. Yeah.
So we do everything which parents are expected to do. But biological parents take care of the children, finance the education of their children. Parents do everything. Rest we do, because parents have trusted logic, students are trusting logic, and we ensure that parents and students are all happy once they send their students to logic.
Great, sir. That's really amazing, because it's always very difficult to deliver what is being offered. Absolutely. And to hear from your side that we are actually delivering the best to the students, it's something great. And that's always something that the students who are outside, who are aspiring to be a commerce professional later on in their future, they can have a lot of takeaways from what you have said.
Thank you.
So great, sir. Great.
Thank you.
Sir, over the past 40 plus years, I mean, so you have mentored a lot of CA professionals or commerce professionals.
That's true.
So what you have found as the shift in their mindset, sir? I think the new gen students, there is a slight shift in their mindset and the way they are expecting something to be delivered. So how do you feel that shift has happened?
Oh yeah. So I'll tell you, first of all, significant change, I see. And I always say nowadays, generation does not change in 20 years or 25 years. Generation changes every year practically. So the way the students think today is not same as students were thinking just about a year back.
Correct.
There are positive changes also and little bit negative changes as well. Positive, today's students are very, very clear about what they want.
Correct.
They are very clear.
Yes.
Also hardworking by and large. They are clear about their purpose. They have access to technology, they have access to social media, they are better equipped. The IQ level of today's students, what I'm seeing, is something most amazing. I'm completely stunned and surprised. I also was, at my chartered accountancy exam, I was a rank holder. But when I see today's generation, many a times I see that a student who is today branded as average student, his IQ level is far greater than what was my IQ level, even though I was rank holder. So these are amazing plus points. Today's youth has amazing ability because of the whole ecosystem, the resources to which the students have access.
Correct.
My parents and the parents of today's parents were not that rich to finance the education, costly education. But today's students are lucky that their parents are capable
and ready
and convinced also that education is what will make the career.
Correct.
So these are plus points. The minus point is that today's student is so much exposed to the outside world, and is so much gullible, so much vulnerable, that it becomes difficult for today's students to distinguish between right and wrong.
Very true.
But I'm very, very confident about the ability of the students. Not just students outside Kerala, but inside Kerala. Talent is not anybody's monopoly, but it is everybody's luxury. And the talent that I have seen in Kerala, some of the students at Logic, they are just like nuclear bomb when it comes to intelligence and application thereof. So, a huge shift in the way students were thinking and students are thinking. But my suggestion to today's generation would be remain more focused. Don't allow yourself to be adversely and negatively affected
Yes.
by the outside
World.
factors, the commercial events, all those things.
Yes.
Because for commercial institutes, it's a question of their business.
Yes.
But for students, it is their career.
Career.
So students have to take care of themselves.
Correct, sir.
They have to take charge of themselves. They must not allow anybody to be driver of their career.
Careers.
Right. But I'm so bullish about the capability of students everywhere in general, but in Kerala in particular.
Correct.
Because they are really convinced about what they want. They are surely working so hard
For it.
towards that objective. Only thing is, distractions should be kept at arm's length,
Yes.
and they should control their mind. Their focus should be there.
Correct.
In past, students were very focused, very serious, but the IQ level was nothing compared to what today these people. The grasping, the papers that we people were getting at our exams. Today, when I see those papers and compare them with today's papers, I find those papers were relatively simpler compared to what today's students are getting.
Yes.
And yet they are achieving great things. So IQ level is terrific. It has just to be channelized
Correct, sir.
in a right way so that distractions are not there or are minimum.
Sir, how would you define a success of a chartered accountant, for an example, in this competitive environment that we are currently running through? So, how would you define that success?
See, success is something very subjective, and for different people it could mean different things, you know. For example, some people may say, okay, if I earn so much, then I'm successful.
Correct.
Somebody may say that in practice I've got so many clients, then I'm successful. If somebody is in the job, then he says, if I get this kind of job, I'm successful.
Yes.
So it's different, it can have different meaning for different people. But if there is one thing that should be common for everybody before one says he or she is successful as a chartered accountant, it is the real happiness from within.
Okay.
And secondly, a chartered accountant, whatever he or she does, should make some value addition to the other side of the table.
Yes. Very true.
You know, whatever we do, if you are in practice, whatever you are doing should help your client
Yes.
to solve the problem,
yes.
not create more problems.
Correct, sir.
You know, or if a teacher is there, ensure that you do everything to help out your student.
Correct.
If a chartered accountant is in a job, do something whereby your company is benefited much more than what company is paying you.
Correct.
And that satisfaction a chartered accountant will get will be something rare.
Yes.
So to answer your question in a nutshell, it would be success is nothing but your happiness. But happiness will come from helping the other side.
Correct, sir. Really.
Your objective, everybody's objective is to earn.
Correct.
But earn not by hook or by crook,
Yes.
but by making difference and positive difference to the other side. I think those chartered accountants who achieve this happiness, according to me,
Yeah.
are in true sense indeed successful chartered accountants.
Great, sir. Great. So, adding to the same question, sir, adding to that, how important is the factor of skills when it comes to a student who is aspiring to be a commerce professional? How important are the skill sets for them?
Oh, skill is the most important part. In fact, only skill does not work.
Yes, yes, correct.
But without skill, nothing works.
Yes, correct.
Skill is like heart of a human body.
Yes,
If heart fails, everything fails.
yes,
But only heart cannot make you survive.
yes,
Exactly that way, skill is indispensable. One who is not skilled enough, one day your employer or the client will realize this also. You can't fool them for long while.
correct.
Skill is very vital, but not only skill. Also, possessing skill is most essential thing, but not enough. Applying it also.
Correct.
Applying it to make the difference to the situation.
Yes.
To help out the client. There, your honesty, integrity, and ability to apply the skill
Yes,
to solve the problem. And many a times, skill is required to prevent the problem also.
from coming in.
Right?
Yes,
Like sometimes I've seen, but rarely, a client is wrongly advised by a professional.
yeah,
Maybe if client follows that, temporary benefit could be there.
yes,
But in long term, client will end up paying much more than the benefit he gets.
yes.
So as a professional, the student should aspire.
Yes.
I mean the aspiring professionals
Yeah.
should have this clear-cut goal that I have to make my career, I have to earn.
Yes.
But earning has to be byproduct.
Correct.
Though it is main object,
Yes,
but it should be byproduct.
yes,
You develop the skill, use honesty, integrity, apply the skill first to prevent the problems,
correct.
and then to solve the problems if problems are anywhere there.
Yes,
So skill is the most vital ingredient without which nobody can succeed.
correct. Sir, for the students of Kerala and also for parents, because they also play a very vital role in the life of a commerce professional.
Yes.
So what will be your message for them, sir?
Oh, this is the finest question of today's podcast. I'm so happy you asked me.
Yeah.
So I'll first say that if the student has to succeed, pass the exam, and become a worthy professional, then it is joint venture of three stakeholders. One, students. Other, their parents. And third is the coaching institute.
Yeah,
These three play most pivotal role
correct.
in ensuring that student gets what he or she deserves.
Correct, sir. Very true.
My message to the students would be, as I already told you in some other
Yeah.
part of this podcast, one, take charge of your career. Don't allow somebody else to drive your vehicle
Yes,
when you don't know the driver.
yes, yes.
Right? You should never be in the car whose driver is unknown to you. Take charge.
Correct.
Don't be misguided by external factors. Because your career is infinitely more important than commercial interest of
Yes,
other
yes,
people.
yes, yes.
That is one thing. What I mean is, Kerala is the only state where I saw too much publicity. I've never seen in any part of India outside Kerala.
Yes.
In fact, forget about too much publicity. For professional courses, you hardly see any publicity in rest of India.
Correct, sir. Very true.
I am always wondering why so much publicity in Kerala.
Alone, in Kerala alone.
In Kerala alone, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Ideally, not much publicity is anywhere required. Soft publicity has to be there
Yes.
everywhere. I would agree.
Yes.
We also have done marketing little bit here and there. We do it. But we don't need publicity
Correct.
of the kind I see in Kerala to lure the students, to influence their mind.
Correct.
Right? Your results will speak for themselves.
Correct. Very
Your
true.
past students should be your brand
Ambassadors. Correct.
You don't need big hoardings. You don't need all those things. In fact, I wonder If the coaching institutes spend this kind of money on marketing, which at times is more than their collection,
Yeah.
I wonder how much they will spend on giving quality education.
Correct,
They
sir.
will be not
Very
left
true.
with anything.
Yes.
So, students should become our brand ambassadors.
Correct.
If you teach well, if you produce the result, students would come.
And the results would speak for themselves.
Yes. So students should tell other people where they should study.
Correct.
Not big hoardings and brand ambassadors.
Correct.
This is with due respect to all I am saying. I am not telling you this in negative sense to criticize any institute. It is everybody's democratic right
Correct.
to throw money and do market.
Correct, sir.
But if you are to do marketing of this kind, it means you have nothing else to offer, that you have to do all these things. Students come always based on mouth publicity.
Correct.
At JKSC we teach almost 75 to 85,000 students every year with marketing, which would not be even 1% of what I see in Kerala.
Yes.
And that too very decent marketing without any other noise. You know,
Correct.
our results we publish.
Yes.
Those things we do.
Yes.
But we don't require this kind of thing. So I just want to tell the students, don't be blinded by this.
Correct, sir. Great.
Don't presume
Yes.
that bigger publicity means better quality.
Yes.
In fact, exactly these two are inversely related.
Yes. Yes.
The organization that spends huge money on publicity will have hardly anything left
Yes.
to give you quality coaching.
Correct, sir. Correct.
So that is my first message to the students.
Yes.
Go to that organization that can make your career,
Correct.
that can give you quality coaching,
Yes.
that will do hand holding.
Yes.
That is what matters at the end.
Correct.
As I already explained, the system we follow, those things ensure success,
Yes.
not marketing.
Correct.
Secondly, students should be focused, they should be serious. I also heard from somewhere that some organization gets more students because there are so many entertainment programs. I was shocked to hear this. If it is true, it is so unfortunate because students should realize that for a professional course, you join coaching classes to pass the exam,
Yes.
not for entertainment.
Yes. Yes.
How coaching institute can be expert in entertaining you?
Yes.
You can go to cinema hall, there can be 10,000 other ways to entertain you. Coaching institutes are not best people to entertain you.
Correct.
So you go there to study
Yes.
and only study
Yes.
and nothing but study.
Yes.
It's a question of your whole career.
Yes.
If these 3-4 years you give to your career, your whole
life.
career will be a reward.
Yes.
You get happiness of
Yes.
lifetime
Yes.
as a reward.
Correct.
But if you now talk about entertainment, get blinded by this marketing and presume that bigger marketing is better quality,
Correct.
you are murdering your career.
Correct.
Take charge of your career, focus on study, only study,
Yes.
do not take chances. In fact, students should have only those people as friends
Yes.
who are also doing professional studies so that your
Exactly.
wavelength will
Will be.
match.
Yes.
I don't say you cut off your friendship with other people, but
Always having
you
a
can always have sense of proportion.
correct, sir. Very true.
And you can take a break from that friendship, focus on your career. Those who are doing professional courses, believe me, Jivan, they will struggle for 3 years and will enjoy for lifetime
Yes.
thereafter.
Correct.
And those who are not doing it,
Right now.
they are enjoying now, they will struggle for lifetime.
Lifetime. Yes.
So that is the message to the students.
Yes, sir.
Parents have done so much for the children. They always do.
Yes.
They always do.
Yes.
Parents are like living god and goddesses. I would always tell parents that keep track of what your children are doing.
Yes.
Are they going to the right coaching class? Are they attending all the lectures? Are they sitting for the test? Are they revising everything at home? This is the time to make their career, and parents' overall supervision will go a long way in inspiring child.
Yes.
I don't want parents to control the child excessively.
Correct.
That today's generation
Won't accept.
may not appreciate.
Yes.
But having meaningful conversation,
Yes.
inspiring the child, because nobody can inspire the child the way parents can.
Correct.
In fact, parents can inspire the child without uttering single word.
Yes.
The positive vibes that parents throw at children also strengthen the children like anything. So I request all parents to give attention to the study of the children.
Yes.
It is not that you finance the education and job is over. Yes, today's generation may not listen to the parents beyond a point.
Yes.
But then you will have to start the conversation. You will have to have a way to communicate with your child.
Correct, sir.
And especially mother of the child can play a big role. Because child normally communicates with
Mothers.
very freely.
Yes.
Child is very comfortable also.
Yes.
So mother anyway does so many sacrifices. I request all mothers to go still one step ahead and take charge of the child's career without appearing to be controlling the career.
Very true.
That can be the big thing. And the last thing, coaching institute. Since they are also important stakeholders. Of course, they have commercial interest, no denying that fact.
Yeah.
But the coaching institute should also realize in long run, they will survive and flourish only if they produce the result.
Correct.
Marketing will have limited impact.
Yes. Yes.
But the result you produce will have everlasting impact.
Yes.
That will ensure that your organization runs for unlimited period of time. If you depend heavily on marketing,
at some point,
it will kill you.
yes.
It's a dangerous way
Yeah.
to run this profession.
Yes.
And if they give quality education, all, I'm not talking about X, Y, Z, I'm talking about all.
Correct.
Competition should be only on
Results.
who
Produces more. results.
who delivers better quality,
Yes.
who produces better result.
Correct.
We have to compete there,
Yes.
because that is our pious duty. If we produce the result, the child's career is made.
Yes.
The child who is blinded by marketing, his whole career is being murdered
Correct.
if quality is not,
not there.
given. Right? So all three stakeholders have to do what is right for them so that student ultimately gets what he deserves. It's like hospital.
Yes.
A patient goes there not for entertainment,
Yes.
not by seeing the marketing,
Yes.
but the kind of treatment he is
Real
expecting.
yes.
And that is based on recommendations
Yes.
of other patients
Correct.
of the past.
Correct.
Same thing holds good even for education.
Education. Sir, finally, now logic and JK Shah classes are under Veranda umbrella, one single umbrella. So, what is your vision for the future when it comes to Veranda learning, logic and JK Shah for the future?
Yeah. So I believe you are asking me about Kerala, right?
Yes, sir.
So Kerala specific, if I say, there is huge scope for changing the things and changing for better.
Yes.
As I told you, quality education and so on.
Yes.
All those things are the basic ingredients of any success formula.
Correct.
We will continue that.
Yes.
But going forward, we wish to have many more branches of logic. JK Shah classes will always support logic wherever they want.
Yes.
But logic will be the driver
Yes.
of the vehicle.
Yes.
We will have many more branches across Kerala.
Yes.
We would like to take education to the smallest
Pockets.
part of Kerala also.
Yes.
Because all students are not expected to travel
Yes.
to metro cities. The cost of living
Yes.
could be too much.
Yes.
Parents may not like their children
Pending.
to travel to metro cities,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So we will open many more branches.
Correct.
We will offer all the courses which are there in our bouquet.
Great.
So all commerce courses, Indian as well as foreign,
Right.
all levels also. We will take education to smallest part of Kerala.
Yes.
We will have online also. We will have offline also. We will have hybrid
Classes
also. Indeed, Kerala will get what it richly deserves. Wonderful quality education that will produce unlimited number of worthy professionals, but at very affordable cost.
Correct.
Very affordable. Quality education, but affordable cost. Logic has a long way to go. But JK Shah classes and supported by Veranda also, Logic has a big support system in us.
Yes.
Logic remains driver of the vehicle, but we are strong pillars standing behind Logic.
Yes.
Whatever Logic needs. Yes, Logic faculties will be are the best people and they will do wonders.
Yes.
But with more and more branches, if Logic needs faculty support, any other support to ensure that it produces better result at even remote places also, that is where Logic can count on us.
Yes.
So Veranda vision, which Logic will have to follow.
Yes.
JKSC also follows. And JKSC will encourage and support Logic to follow, is to provide affordable quality education to every child of Kerala, no matter where he or she is.
Yes.
Over a period of time, you will see that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And it would be wonderful thing to happen, and it will happen very soon. Kerala students are in for wonderful, pleasant surprises in time to come.
Yes, sir. Yes. So, when it comes to chartered accountancy, I do believe like Veranda group of companies holds the most rank holders, and that is something extraordinary with the
Yes.
current situation that we are in, because there are so many players that were claiming that they are giving the best education, best quality education. How come, sir? How come most of the rank holders consistently in a single company?
Yes. Very consistently, every exam, year after year after year,
Yeah.
we produce sizable number of rank holders. In fact, if you see last final CA exam, last final CA exam, I don't remember exact figure, but I think it was 114 or 15 final CA rank holders. And if you see 1 to 50, I think 3 or 4 ranks were secured by students who did not study at our classes. All of the ranks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on up to 50, students studied at our classes.
Great, sir.
Also, again I don't remember exact, but out of last I think 13 consecutive exams, final CA, 12 times first rank was secured by a Veranda group company. Final CA. Whether it is Inter CA, Foundation, CS, CMA, India, US. Even Logic, you see.
Yes.
Logic is known for producing terrific result.
Yes.
US CMA UC, ACCA UC, terrific result.
Yes.
Terrific.
Yes.
I told you in the beginning, we have to learn something from Logic.
Correct.
That is this part.
Yes.
Yeah. I asked Santosh sir once, how are you able to produce this result? We learnt a few things. We implemented those things also. So, to answer your question, how we are producing this result? That is, the answer is same as I told you in the beginning.
Quality.
The system that JKSC and Veranda Group companies follow. That's most vital. The study material, the faculties, the test preparation, and the whole system, time-bound completion. We tell the students, batch will start on this date, finish on this date. And we give enough time to the students after batch is over, but before the exam for revision. Test will continue, doubt solving. So there is no, so to say, some secret formula for this. This is open secret.
Yes.
This anybody can copy. In fact, I want every coaching class to copy this.
Yes.
So that everybody produces good results. It's like every hospital should have good system.
Yes.
So that all patients are cured.
Correct.
All students should get good result.
Correct.
We would be happiest. So this is what we have been doing. And starting from 1983 until last exam, every time we have produced very impressive results. Of course, I am not trying to take away from the credit that students deserve.
Yes.
In fact, students deserve huge credit for this result.
Yes.
I am not saying that we converted, a stone into diamond.
Correct.
I only say diamond was there.
We just
the upper part we removed.
Yes.
And we showed it to the world.
Correct.
That yes, you thought it was stone. No, it was diamond. So credit goes to the students. But our guidance is there.
Yes.
Our hand-holding is there. Student follows our system. And whereas substantial credit belongs to the students, we are happy that as coaching institute, we are getting a chance to contribute something to the students. It's like in Hindi I said, I hope your audience will be able to understand simple Hindi. It's like I call it, we coaching classes people do something like dal mein tadka. Dal is the most vital thing.
Yes.
But tadka changes the taste completely.
Yes, correct.
That tadka is 5% of dal, 3% of dal, but it changes.
It changes.
That is the role we have been playing, and for that matter, every coaching institute should be playing.
Correct.
Because parents trust coaching institute.
Yes.
They are giving to the coaching institute, part of their being. Their child is part of their being. Trusting that yes, you will make career of my child. That is where if the coaching institute falters or does something wrong, I think there is no bigger sin than that.
Correct.
So that is what all the time JKSC and every Veranda company has been following. Good system, complete honesty, clarity about our objective. Yes, it is definitely a commercial organization. But as I told you once, I repeat, we make profit, but getting profit, whereas it is main objective, we get that as byproduct, right?
Yes.
And the main thing is to ensure that the child passes the exam and passes with flying
colors. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your insights. We are together in this great journey of creating a lot more commerce professionals in the market and now in Kerala market also. So best wishes, sir. Great to have you here. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jeevan, once again for this opportunity. Special thanks to Santosh sir also for this wonderful opportunity given to me, and my all the very best always to all students of Kerala. I am sure seeing this podcast, they would definitely be benefited. Thank you so much.